Identify yourself. Let me see your ID.
And do you have ID?
Right now.
Come on.
Names
No.
and ID.
Not asking the
Why are
question.
you detaining her?
We're not supposed to answer that to you.
Masked men are carrying out aggressive immigration raids across Southern California, in some cases pointing their weapons at the public and throwing people into unmarked vehicles. Meanwhile, local police have little or no insight into where the enforcement actions will take place. And now they're dealing with questions from residents, protesters, and other complications as people demand to know who the masked agents are. LA Times reporter Nathan Solis is here with more. Nathan, this is a really important story. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Take us to the streets. What happened in Bell?
My colleagues have been reporting about the immigration activities that have been carried out by these masked agents. And what we were able to learn is that they went into a car wash and detained 3 people, but that eventually escalated with protests and several masked men wearing olive vests who were chasing after these employees. And that escalated into protests with vehicles owned by the federal government being damaged by, it sounds like a car accident, but it's still being kind of worked out exactly what happened. But in short, it was a chaotic scene.
And it's not an isolated one. Take us to Pasadena. What happened there?
Yeah, so from what we can see through a video that was posted on social media, some protesters were following a vehicle that was involved in an immigration operation. Several Pasadena residents were apparently detained while they were on the street. Some were just waiting at a bus stop. And so this vehicle was following this other vehicle that was believed to be involved in the operation. And a person walked up to the back of this black Dodge Charger to take a picture of the license plate. And when the person went, stooped down to take a picture, the driver got out of the vehicle. The driver was wearing a tactical vest, and that person drew a handgun from their holster and pointed it at the person with the phone before they got back into their vehicle and drove off.
Okay, what are the rules? Because everybody is talking about this, and they're also talking about concern that if anybody wearing, camouflage clothing and a mask on their face can pretend to be an ICE agent, you could have some bad actors and bounty hunters out there too. But what are the rules? Do they need to show us their ID? Are we allowed to ask the names? Are they allowed to pull guns on citizens?
We would kind of wish the Department of Homeland Security would have got back to us to provide a comment for this story. We spoke to a law enforcement use of force expert who said that federal agents enjoy much more autonomy in their official capacity. If they point a gun or if they happen to take someone off the street, local police cannot interfere because they're acting as federal agents. And so we are kind of in new territory, but at the same time, this is something that has been front of mind for immigrant communities for decades.
And it is causing headaches for our local police departments. They kind of have to mop up after these protests. They feel like the trust they've built with the community is being eroded. And they have so many questions that they don't have the answers to, but citizens are demanding answers. And it's even interfering with how they go out and investigate other crimes, like happened in Fontana, right?
Police in Fontana were looking into a robbery that took place in a neighborhood. And they were door knocking. They were basically doing police investigation. Word started to spread on social media that they were federal agents and that they were demanding to see paperwork. That wasn't true, but it's just an example of how on edge people are right now.
Yeah, the Fontana police chief was not happy about it all. We also heard in your piece from the Huntington Park mayor, and he said there is a tragedy waiting to happen with all this. Before I let you go, Mayor Karen Bass, she is sounding the alarm and saying this has to stop.
It's clear that elected officials are just as confused as we all are in searching for answers. I don't think anyone has come out to say that they're going to try and interfere with federal agents and the work that they're doing, but Karen Bass has essentially been asking, are these federal agents, or are these people who are putting on outfits kind of, cosplaying as federal agents? It's still something that's to be determined.
Nathan Solis and Richard Witten writing about the masked agents patrolling our city now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Let Spectrum News be your resource for balanced, in-depth political coverage, and click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV to learn more about the candidates, where they stand on the issues, and more. We'll see you then.